Hello everyone, my name is Dinsdale1978, coming to you from Team MP, and today I'm going to be showing my Minecraft world and where I'm at right now. And I'm also going to talk very briefly about the whole controversy going on with the YouTube community and Alki David and the Billionaire Battle Cam tournament that was going on. But first, here I am, still in my world 1.7, showing off my sheep shearing skills. I'm a mad sheep shearer. But anyhow, I've expanded my building. I basically have dug down, I think it's 21 by 21, to create a large space for me to just build some rooms in and create crafting areas and storage areas. And as you'll see, I've created a place for basically what I'm calling a food supply area. This will be my kitchen with a table and some storage boxes for storing, obviously, ham and or bacon, whatever you want to call it, and eggs and things of that nature, just to kind of keep it separated. I have a small crafting area here with immediate boxes for things I need for crafting, so say for wood and sticks and things of that nature. Separated into these nice little rooms with archways so I can quickly go between them if I need something out of the other room. And I'm going to put a lot of furnaces in the next room to easily craft or smelt many things at once. But anyhow, let me talk about the tournament and the controversy going on around that. There's been a lot of things going on in Twitter and YouTube community at the moment with the different YouTube commentators and what's been happening there. Because I guess if you haven't been following it, the man named Alki David was sponsoring a tournament for YouTube commentators to be streamed live on his website. He's a billionaire with tons of time and a lot of ego. And he basically was doing lewd things on a draft stream that was going on last night for the next competition, showing sexual apparatus and blow-up dolls supposedly. And at one point he even talked, I guess, about how he had just acquired the rights to stream the assisted suicide of a man in the Ukraine, from what I'm understanding. I did not watch it. I wasn't able to. I do have a child, and it's sometimes hard to catch these things as they go on live. But from what I understand, people were taken aback by that at the time it happened and didn't know what was going on, and a lot of those involved were feeling a little on edge about what happened and what took place. And the aftermath today has been quite interesting to watch. And a lot of people are bringing up things like morality and what you do as a person reflects upon you and your channel, basically, and who you associate with and the things you associate yourself with. And that's very true. And that's something I'm thinking about what to do with my channel. Not to get too far away from this controversy, I really want to touch on that, but I need to find my own voice and what makes my channel different, because there's a ton of channels doing Minecraft. There's a ton of channels doing Call of Duty and Battlefield videos, and I don't want to be just another channel. And I don't know what really makes me completely separate from all these channels at the moment, but I think one thing I'd like to do is to just give some tips. And I'm not saying tips on Minecraft, because I don't have that many to share that you haven't already seen or aren't 500 videos about. But I think I might like to try and give some tips on life. And I am not as well versed in life as some people, I'm sure. I've had different experiences than everybody else, and that's the nature of life. But I can give some tips on things like technology and information science, because I am a librarian. I'm fairly well schooled in things of that nature, and understand a lot about online identity and privacy and how you basically prepare yourself for professional life. Because I was, just like you, a gamer and a fan of videos who didn't know what to do with his life at one point, and was, became an artist. I was a painter, and then I went to library school after that because I needed something else, and I felt the draw to that because I'd worked in libraries, and it worked out for me. And I never envisioned myself doing that, and so there's a lot I can probably try and give advice about building a career, experimenting with your professional life without sacrificing your dignity, without sacrificing your professional nature, and sticking to being a mature adult when you get there. Many of you may be kids, and that's fine, but that's also something we need to really start looking at. As I've spent too much time in lobbies and online reading YouTube comments to realize that there are a lot of people who, young people especially, who don't understand the value of being civil, don't understand the value of treating your fellow man with respect, and woman, pardon my non-apparent sexism there, accidental sexism, I suppose, but I think we have gone way too far in the YouTube community And especially in Call of Duty lobbies, I tell you, if one night I don't go in there and somebody's not calling somebody a homophobic slur or an N-word or just insulting each other constantly, and it really drags on me because there's no reason we need to treat each other like that when we're playing a game. But I'll get more into those some other time. I really wanted to try and chat about the controversy with Alki David, and people were really trying to just jump off the tournament, and people are withdrawing, and it's going to really change the landscape of the tournament. And I think everybody has the right to do so. And I think if you watch some of the videos today, including one by Sean Anners, he talked about what he felt when he first got into YouTube and where he thinks the community is now. And I have to say I agree with him in a bit, because I think we've seen people come in who have taken it to a whole other level with their egos. This competition to get more subscribers is almost sickening sometimes. Because yes, you want your channel to be successful, but you don't want your channel to be successful because of a gimmick you pulled. You can look back to somebody like G-Unit, and people still talk about him faking a nuke and trying to get more subscribers. Faking the world's fastest nuke, I think it was at the time. And then you had the recent controversy with OnePointSeven Streets, in shenanigans to get more viewers by the contest he was doing, and the way he would change the categories he was in and things like that. And he's tweeting today about how he's a changed person and asking for, I believe he's asking for forgiveness from Hutch or something of that nature. It was a very strange, twisted sort of turnabout from this commentator, and I'm not sure if he's being genuine. I'm not sure if it's a ploy to just used to take used to sort of say, well, I don't want to say it that way, but you're pulling one over somebody basically, and I don't know if that's what the case is, but my personal thoughts on this whole controversy would be that if you watch the commercials this man puts out, Alki David gentleman puts out, you have to see he's an eccentric person who probably doesn't understand the boundaries of decency in some ways. I remember watching the one with DJ Keemstar introducing the billionaire draft, I believe, and at the end of it, I believe Alki David is there thrusting his crotch in your face at the end of the video, and that's not something a businessman does to gather your respect for him. That's something he does to create buzz, to get more people looking. It's not much different than when you do something in YouTube as a giveaway or some sort of weird gimmick where you fake everybody out, or you basically lie, cheat, or steal your way to the top. And that's not something I ever want to do. I want to be a genuine person in my life, and you never get anything by taking the easy road, by taking advantage of somebody else. And I think you have to look at the people who are pulling out of this tournament now, and I hope they're doing it because they genuinely feel the way they do, and they've actually tried to analyze the situation. And as this pans out tomorrow, I may have something else to say tomorrow, but as it sits right now, I'm still not sure what to think, because it seems like a lot of knee-jerk reaction. And I'd like to know what you think.